What's up everyone, it's Vince G. So I have the Lumix G100 here with me. I'm gonna go ahead and go grab some coffee and take this camera out and kind of do like a little vlogging thing with it. I'm not really a vlogger or someone who likes to do that style of work, but since this camera is marketed towards vlogging, then I will go ahead and try it out. So let's go out, talk about it, hear my thoughts, come back and talk some more about it. Peace. So, had to grab the shades, but I live in Dallas, downtown Dallas to be exact, and walked to a coffee shop called Weekend. I'll let you know when we're there. So, got the goods. Let's go to a park, talk a little bit about the camera, and yeah, you'll hear my thoughts. See you in a sec. One thing that I know that people don't really like about the G100 is that it has electronic stabilization, meaning that it's going to crop in the image whenever you're doing any type of video work or anything like that. Now, if you're in 1080p, the crop's not going to be as heavy, but if you do 4K, then it's going to be really, really bad. So if you're doing any type of vlogging work, then I would suggest just doing it in a 1080p format. Yeah, so it's kind of a bummer that it doesn't have in-body stabilization, but oh well. So going back to that stabilization, if you have one of the lenses like with optical image stabilization like the 12 to 32 that I have, you should be okay. You're getting optical image stabilization on top of the electronic stabilization. It's still not as good as in-body image stabilization, but it's still pretty good to have it regardless. Now, is this like a vlogging camera that you're gonna want to use every single day? That's totally up to you. I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments how you think it looked with me walking around, how it sounded. Now, I'm using the Rode Video Micro onto the camera. Now, this does have internal audio, which is supposed to be pretty good, but I'm not too sure. Let me go ahead and take the mic out and see how that sounds. So this is me recording with the internal microphones, and yeah, like I said, I'm downtown. There's a lot of car noise, there's a lot of noise in general, so I'm really excited to kind of see how it sounds. Supposedly these mics are really good for internal microphones. This one I have directed just towards the front. Now you can do a surround sound, but I think that's kind of pointless and it just makes up even more noise that's not needed. So this is with internal microphones. This is with the Rode Video Micro again, external microphone, which I like and I've had for quite some time. So there's some dinging noise going on. Can y'all hear that? I was not expecting that. I'm in a little outdoor park called Thanksgiving Square, and that's just what you saw with that cool stained glass like ceiling. It's super sick. So as I was walking home, I remembered that there was this area that I really wanted to check out one day while I was taking photos or whatnot. And it's of this like really cool like futuristic style architecture, but it also looks very abandoned and very like dystopian and stuff. I've always wanted to come down here and take some photos, so I got some of those that I'm going to show you on the screen right now. I think I've walked around quite a bit, so I'm gonna head back home, talk about some more stuff about this camera, and I'm really excited to see the footage that I got from this on this little walk today. Peace. So starting out with the things that I do like, obviously, is the body style. The body style is very small, it's very compact. It was honestly the main reason why I wanted this camera. The other thing that I liked about it is that it has a great button layout. If you're familiar with any of the Lumix cameras, especially like the S series, then you will be familiar with it. The menu system is also very clean, just like the S series. It's updated, it's easy to work around. You're not having to dig into some of the menu systems like some of the other manufacturers. So I really do like the menu system on this camera. Moving on to another thing that I really like is the image quality. Now, it is a micro four thirds sensor, so it is 2 times cropped. If you want a incredibly small camera, a micro four thirds might be the best way to go. Now, I think that 20 megapixels is more than capable. It is incredibly sharp. The colors are fantastic out of this sensor. You really won't be missing much when you're on vacation. This is everything that you need and everything that you'll want. So let's move on to some of the things that I didn't like about this camera, and a lot of those things had to deal with video. When I was out doing video, it was very hard to frame up that shot and really stick to that shot, because as soon as you press that record button, it crops in, and like I said, it's pretty heavy. So if you're using this for vlogging, you definitely want something wide like the 9mm or the 12 to 32mm. Now, that is the lens that came with the G100 when I bought it, the 12 to 32mm. It does have optical image stabilization, which I think is a major bonus. If you're doing any type of vlogging work with this camera, you're definitely going to want that lens. So yeah, like I said, the vlogging is pretty cool. It's not the best, it's not the worst. I did do a lot of the video in 1080p since the crop was not that bad in that. And in that mode, I was having everything in shutter priority. I left the shutter at 1/50th of a second, and then I just let the ISO and the aperture do their things. And let me know how you think that vlogging came out. But other than those little complaints, I've honestly been having so much fun with this camera. I may do some other testing with this camera as far as video goes. I don't know, just stay tuned. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comment section down below. But if this video helps you out, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please drop those in the comment section down below. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please consider doing so. It would help me out a lot. Again, my name is Vince G. I'll check you guys out next time.